Hey Phil, my name is Matt. As you can tell, I live in Canada, and I know a few things about Stephen Harper. Canada, Harper. Harper. Anyway, I was actually a volunteer on his campaign, and I spent a lot of times discussing issues with people across the country about what they were concerned about, if they were supporting us, basically doing targeted ridings. Um, One of the main stories you missed that was very interesting was we had a few interesting things happen. Not only did the Conservatives get their majority, but we also had the other major parties, except the NDP, which is the New Democrats. Their leaders of the Liberals and the Bloc Québécois, which is mainly a separatist party. Their main thing is about Quebec sovereignty. But the leader of the Bloc Québécois, Gilles Duceppe, lost his seat to an NDP, I believe, and the leader of the Liberal Party, Michael Ignatieff, lost his seat to a Conservative, which is very big because you have to have a seat to lead a party, right? And the other big story was that Elizabeth May, who has been the bane of a lot of people, she won. She represents the Green Party, which is very, as you can imagine, very environmentalist and that kind of thing. She won her first seat, and that's pretty historic because they've been trying for a number of years to get a seat, and they finally got a seat out in BC, which is a huge moment for them. Because a lot of times she doesn't get to participate in the televised debates, and a lot of people were saying, oh, well, maybe if she gets a seat, then we can talk, which will be interesting now. And Canadians were experiencing a lot of election fatigue. This election was like the third one in, I think, there was one in 04, one in 08, and now this one in 2011. So there's been a lot of elections. But it's been really interesting, especially because I worked on a campaign and all that thing. I actually met Prime Minister Harper the day of the election, and it was a great experience. Um, yeah. So that's some of the things that kind of were major. Oh, the last one was that the NDP had a huge popularity surge, like astronomical, going into the last 2 weeks. Jack Layton, leader of the NDP, his popularity just soared, and they're now the official opposition, which is interesting because Canada really hasn't had an NDP official opposition in, I think, a very, very long time, if at all. Um, but yeah, so I'd say that's about it. Hope this enlightens you a little bit.